What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Married to Medicine season. Bitch, when is the reunion? Okay, because I feel like we should be on the reunion by now. How many more episodes we got until the reunion? Because that's where everything's finna pop. Okay, but this season 7, episode 13, Swap Till You Drop, and um, everybody's still coming off of the aftermath of this whole strip club gate or whatever, Damon being in trouble, Dr. Heavenly being all up in her feelings or whatever. So when everybody meet up, I was with Toya, girl. Listen, they don't get your ass, okay? They really don't get your ass. I'll give you that. Let me just say this. Because somebody put down in the comments once again, and I always get at least one comment about this, and it's only because I don't, favor this person, but apparently to this person, a couple of people, I'm being biased towards Mariah because I don't like her. Okay, I've never made it a secret that I don't like the girl, but you have heard me plenty of times, and I don't understand why I have to get on here and do this each and every season. Just because, and it's only when I say something that they don't agree with, because they want me to say all nice things about Mariah, and it's not going to happen. I'm not going to say all nice things about anybody on this cast, okay? So Mariah is no different. Therefore, get out your feelings. You don't know this person. I don't know this person. I'm going by what I see, and her personality and her vibes don't match yours with mine, okay? Her morals and her standards or whatever don't match up to mine. So therefore, I'm going to call it out. But I'm not the type of bitch that's just gonna hate on a bitch just to hate on a bitch, and I don't hate on anybody. Let's be clear about that, okay? I don't have no ill will to the girl. I just don't like the way that she rolls sometimes, okay? And here's the thing: I will call you out on what needs to be called out, and I will give props for what props needs to be done. I will say a bitch made me laugh, just like I said last week on the review that the person had an issue with. The bitch made me laugh, even though she do bring up quiet all the time in the confessional. She do make me laugh sometimes, and I can give her that, and I can call that out. Okay, so get out your feelings. Get out your feelings because it's not gonna change. And if you feel like I'm biased because I call Mariah out and I call everybody else out as well, then you need to go somewhere else that's gonna be kissing the bitch ass, because it's just not me. I don't kiss none of these hoes ass on this goddamn show. Okay, on none of these shows. I know Dr. Jackie way longer than this show been on TV, okay? And you ain't got me on here kissing her ass, okay? I call that bitch out in the quickness, okay? And y'all seen me do that in the past couple of reviews, all right? But other than that, I don't have no loyalty to these girls, okay? So it is what it is, I'm just going off of what I see, and I'm giving my opinion, and that's not going to change because you feel like, I'm not kissing the bitch ass. You can go pucker up a bitch. I actually don't do that, okay? The only bitch that I'm puckering up to is the bitch I'm fucking. That's it. So, it is what it is. Now that we got that out the way, let's get back to the episode, okay? So you can leave those comments to yourself, and you can go look at somebody else that's going to do whatever it is that you feel that they need to do. Moving on from that, leave Damien alone, okay? Hashtag leave Damon alone, okay? Damon, let me tell you something. The men came through with a clutch, all right? Cecil knew that Heavenly was getting on Damon's ass. They was like, oh, he in trouble. They getting on the bus finna go do their little mission work or whatever. And they was like, listen, to be quite honest, Damon didn't really want to go. Okay, he was like, Heavenly want me back at home, and it's all this. But then we see the we see the freaking we see the footage from the night before. He was like, "It's girls with clothes off in there." And it was like, "Oh, I just got my energy up." I said, You know your wife's gonna beat your ass or whatever. But you know what? It was all to the good. Moving on from that, they went on ahead and they went to this foundation that was catered more so to women and giving them more education about their health and well-being and sex and stuff like that. And so that was really nice. I always like the fact that when they do go out on these trips overseas or wherever they go to, they find a way to incorporate their medical skills and to help the community out and not just use it as a fun vacation. They offer their services. So that was a really, really good look. And everybody seemed to appreciate it. So I really like those parts of the episodes. So it's the guys. Oh, oh, bitch! It is everybody's last full day at the trip. Okay, and Simone is going to make it fun by having this little game stuff that's going to happen on the beach. Everybody's getting ready. They talking about how Dave and Buffy probably going to be the first ones down there, which they were. Okay, he don't know CPT time, so they got to give him another time or whatever. But everybody starts showing up. Everybody's supposed to be up in their bathing suits or whatever. And Dr. Jackie didn't come down in her bathing suit. Who else didn't come down in a bathing suit? Quiet didn't come down in her bathing suit. Quiet came down in some jeans or whatever. Truth be told, I would have been Dr. Jackie in some damn shorts, okay? Y'all ain't finna see all this shit. We don't have to go through all that. We don't have to go through all that. That's what I would have showed up in. I would have spared y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, the shade when Toya and Eugene was up in that confessional was like, oh yeah, she was trying to be respectful about Quiet. She was trying to be respectful to everybody's husband or whatever. So that's why she didn't show up in the bathing suit. And then they bust out laughing. I said, I mean, that could have been it, but you just never know. You just never know. And I ain't take it too hard because so far I will say, this trip has been one of the better trips of the couples vacations because it's not too much drama. They had their drama here and there, but with the Dr. Jackie and Buffy thing, and then with the bus breaking down. But other than that, it really has not been that. In Contessa, I guess, but it really has not been that much drama filled. It's been more so fun, and so I'm appreciating that. And I hope that vibe continues. So they get on the beach. Simone so loud. Thank you, everybody, all the black couples and Dave. They have to call him out like that, but it was funny. And basically they going having this little game where you got to put the box with the ping pong balls on the back of you, shake it out, and then the husband has to come behind the wife and pick him up and put him back up in the bin or whatever. So you have Toya and Mariah going against each other. Mariah ass won, okay? We got to give it to Mariah because, just because this is where having all that ass come at a disadvantage. Mariah had just amount of ass so that the box can sit perfectly well on her ass because Toya's thing was on top of the ass, and that's why the shit wasn't coming out the way that it needed to come out. But she positioned her ass well, and they got that shit done, so they won. Okay, Mariah won. Congratulations. Moving on. Quiet. Who Quiet went against? Okay, Quiet went against somebody, but she had Quiet went against Buffy. All right, and she went with Diego, one of the guys that worked at the resort, and she won because when Buffy, she the same thing when she had all that ass, she tried to get her balls out, and for a moment the balls was on the floor, and Dave was just standing there looking. He got mesmerized. Okay, I said, bitch, pick the balls up, pick them up. Okay, this is a game, and then Contessa and Damon did a little rematch, and so Contessa, she was already been back and all that shit, so she won or whatever. And they said, "Is this how it looked like with Heavenly?" Was they talking about Heavenly and Damon because the way they was moving? Somebody said, "Is this how it looked like when they had sex?" I said, "Bitch, well, why y'all doing this?" But other than that, everybody is having a good time, and I am enjoying it. Okay, who Dr. Jackie go against? She set this one out. We'll see. And with the next game, they're going to do like this wipe swap, okay? And I said, But, I think it's all in good favor, whatever, because Simone is like, I'm going to do the wipe swap or whatever. I'm going to pair the people up. And this is to show that, we just need to sometimes come together and have fun and just put our differences aside and we can still coexist with one another. So, we'll see how they go. So, with the wipe swap, so you had... because they was going to do this game where, they had the soccer ball, you had to pick it up with the elbow, put it towards your back, and go down the beach with it, and put it into the bucket. So, Simone, she basically meshed everybody up that had issues with each other. She put Damon and Mariah together. She put Aiden and Quiet together. She put Buffy and Curtis together, and Eugene and Jackie together. Toya and Scott together. Contessa was with you. Was Contessa with? Who the fuck was Contessa with? Dave or somebody? Girl, I don't know. Y'all can figure the other shit out. No. Who the fuck was Buffy? No. Girl, who cares? Anyway, y'all get the issue, okay? Not Damon, but Cecil and Dr. Heavenly was together. I do remember that. So I'm pretty sure it was, contestant Dave or whatever. But who cares? They had a good time. Even though Damon kind of cheated a little bit, Damon and Mariah won because he was using his elbow and all that stuff. But Mariah won I think Toy came in second place and then Contessa came in third or whatever. But, it was a really nice time. They was having a good time on the beach at first, and uh when Mariah snatched that plate out of Quiet hand and said, "Here, Abe, this what she made for you." And then Quiet goes over there putting the towel on his lap and whatever. It was really cute. It was really fun. It was like I said once again, it was really nice to see that everybody was enjoying themselves. They sitting down eating. Next thing you know, the whole subject about Dr. Heavenly had to let us know that a lot of activities has been going on in her room. Girl, okay, girl. But get on the subject of strip clubs. Dr. Heavenly was like, the reason why she don't like the strip club is because the one that she's been to, you know, she knows what goes down. Okay, and it may not happen in all strip clubs. Girl, look at this shit. Girl, look at this shit. Y'all really got me. Okay, stop it. But it may not have to go down in all strip clubs, but it is what it is. I said that was just that one. You gotta go out and research and do your thing, whatever. Go to different ones and show that every strip club ain't the same. Okay, but Dr. Jackie said she ain't ever been to no strip club. Contessa said, have you ever been into a swing club? And she was like, no. And it was like, I accidentally walked in one. Everybody was like, how the hell did you accidentally go into one? She was like, girl, we went up in there. I thought it was a strip club. And it was people just fucking around all over the place, okay? Like public fucking and shit. I said, everybody like, bitch, you had to pay to get in. She was in there with some other dude. It was before Scott. And Scott, they were trying to talk about it in the confession. He was like, you can shut that shit down. And she was like, okay, then. I said, I would like to see some shit like that go down. My ass. Girl, shut up. Shut up. But y'all know I would. I'd be here for it. So the gang is all getting together. They're getting their makeup done for Dia de la Muertes. If you don't know, that's Day of the Dead. That's where they celebrate the death of a loved one that has passed away, celebrate them being there, celebrate their spirit and everything. It's a beautiful holiday if you ask me. And I've always wanted to participate in it, but I don't want to disrespect the holiday. I don't want to disrespect the culture, whatever. But they did it in a tasteful way. Damon, why you couldn't put no makeup on? You could have participated. Cecil, he didn't fucked around and was watching basketball and he missed the call time to get his makeup done. But everybody was all beautiful looking. They did it very tasteful. I did like it. They went down to have dinner and then, Simone is up there talking about, she read this love letter or whatever to Cecil. It was very beautiful. Just thanking him for a lot of things. They overcome a lot of things. So, they're on their journey to being better and being together, being one. And then, because it's Dia de la Muertes, they want to bring to life, resurrect, bring to life new things and put to bed or put to death, toxic things or whatever. And so they going around the table. You got Buffy. She says she wants to put to bed the pettiness and then bring back empathy. And then Jackie said, well, shit, bitch, I want to put to bed toxic friendships and leave here toxic friendships and then bring back authentic friendship. Girl, I said, so Buffy and Jackie just ain't gonna get along at this point. That little truce or whatever that they had, I don't think that shit gonna last. And yeah, we'll see how that shit play out. I don't know how many more episodes we got this season, but yeah, I don't see it for them too. I really don't. Then you got you got Heavenly talking about something, leave all the strip clubs here and let it be our own asses that all our husbands always see or whatever. But she forgives Damon and everybody's having a good time and it's really nice. They enjoyed their last meal there. So everybody's back in Atlanta and Quad is going over her divorce. Of course, Gregory was supposed to have the tax stuff in. He didn't meet the deadline. So now they got to wait, do some other stuff or whatever. She's signing papers and then she's going over the fact that, she never thought that she would be in a divorce, yada, yada, yada. Moving on from that. Dr. Jackie and Curtis were supposed to meet up to go over some designs or whatever for the house or whatever, the renovations that they doing at the interior design place or whatever that they were supposed to meet up at. She on the phone talking with her the girl at her office making sure that her stuff is ready for whatever procedure she got to do the next day or later on that day. And she getting turned around, she a little bit lost, and then she finally get to the place late. And basically Curtis had to tell her, listen, girl, I've been feeling a little bit neglected. We vowed that, we supposed to make each other our priorities and stuff like that. But it's always one project after the next, after the next. And Dr. Jackie thought, doing all this stuff, it'll bring them closer, whatever. You basically just made this man your assistant. That's what you made him. And so y'all got to work on that. And that's what he did. He put out what his issues are. And now that the issues are out there, let's continue to work on it, okay? We're taking steps. And that's all you can do is take steps. And then the episode ends with a house visit from contestant Scott's therapist, Dr. Littlejohn. And basically, she's still feeling some type of way about the fact that she had to drop out of school, which we have to keep reiterating. Scott did not say that he wanted her to drop out of school, but he kind of implied it by the way he was trying to say, oh, this is hard, we need you here, and this and that, and woo, woo, woo. But he didn't necessarily say, you have to drop out of school. You took that upon yourself to do that. And then the whole thing about the kids, talking about it's going to be stressful for the kids. And, if you go back, and you can go back, he's passive aggressive with it. You can go back, but, it's going to be stressful for the kids. They're going to have to deal with this for another year or whatever. And I get where he's coming from. I get where she's coming from. She wants to do things, but you have to, you're in a marriage and you have kids involved. You have to find a compromise somewhere. You talking about why would you put that out there like, my school that's where I have to go. I have to go to Nashville. Did you really have to go to Nashville for this program? How come you couldn't find a program that's closer to home? Okay. And Scott, you have been putting some things in the kids' head, and we have to stop acting like these kids are stupid and they don't have feelings and they can't come up with their own thought pattern, because I'm pretty sure the kids probably been feeling some type of way too. But basically, you know what? They just need a lot more work. That's all that it is. They need a lot more work, a lot more talking, and some compromise needs to be happening. That's what they need to do. But anyway, this Married to Medicine. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode. And I will see y'all. Oh, bitch. I will see y'all later. Okay, I'm getting disgusted with myself. See y'all later. Peace.